week number 1 of the fall season. And it's going to be an exciting one. We got some new teams in here. We've got some returning teams. We also have our returning champions of Northwood University back in it yet again. So hope you guys are ready for an exciting night. We've got our first match of the season of Meme City Esports taking on the Wichita Wolves. My name is Sparky, and I'm joined with JT tonight. JT, how you doing?
Doing fantastic, Sparky. Excited to be here with Upsurge Esports. It's going to be a great night. Meme City, the relative unknown here in this one. Wichita Wolves, obviously, we saw their performance last time out in the previous circuit here, but Meme City, a little bit unknown to you. Certainly, I'm certainly excited for this kind of matchup to kick off this circuit here. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's definitely going to be a good one. As you said, Meme City new to Upsurge this season. Wichita Wolves were here last season, and just looking back to last season, from what I remember, they were kind of in the middle of the field. Didn't really make it to the top. They weren't tailing in at the bottom. So we'll see if they're going to be able to turn things around this season. Our first match coming to you from the Octane Conference. So we split up. We have 16 teams. We put 8 of them in the Octane Conference, 8 of them in the Dominus Conference. And it is a 7-week season. Top 4 from each conference make the playoffs, and then we battle it out to see who is going to be the best.
Absolutely. It's going to be pretty intense there with the playoffs. Will be interesting to watch how these two will do. We'll have to see, how these two do, of course, tonight. They got to get through week number 1, which looks like we're going to have to get a new lobby for this one, but that's all right. Sometimes these things happen. But don't worry, we'll get this one in here, and I'm certainly excited personally. Like, what I really love having that unknown team. Is that not only do we not know them, but their team, their opponents don't really have an idea to really scout them out as much. So they kind of, in Meme City, I think they come in with that X factor. They are the complete X factor there. Some teams have a single player that is an X factor. In Meme City, nobody knows. It's the complete unknown there, and that's what really I think makes it exciting, especially tonight.
All right, so we just had to do a quick remake of the lobby. We actually had just a bit too early. But before we head on in, let's hear from one of our sponsors. So if you are looking to take your game to the next level, it all starts with your peripherals. From keyboards to keycaps, mice and more, our friends at Kono have got you covered. Kono works with the world's best designers, inventors, and makers to bring you some of the best gaming peripherals around. Kono have been huge supporters of us here at Upsurge and have made generous contributions to our prize pools. If you need to find a new keyboard, check out the Hex Gears X1 RBG low-profile Bluetooth mechanical keyboard. You can use the discount code UpsurgeGG for 7% off your first order. For more information, head over to kono.store to check out all they have to offer. That's KONO.store. Kono. Discover amazing products.
Yeah, let me tell you, those Kale switches there, that's what I'm getting for my next keyboard. Really nice, good switches there. Quality mechanical switch there for you guys. But I think we're about ready to get into this match. Would you agree, Sparky?
I think so. I think we've got everybody here. So let's head on down to the field for our game of the week. Meme City is going to be in the purple. We've got Wichita over in the gray. We're just waiting for the players to join us on the field, and then we'll be ready to go.
So for the Wichita Wolves, we got Rain, Jack, Colt, and It's Achilles there for the Wichita Wolves. Dolo, Dumb, and Xeon in the purplish for Meme City as this one gets kicked off here to start off this circuit of Upsurge Esports. You'll love to see it. Right off the bat, there's some aggressiveness coming out from Wichita Wolves. It's Achilles trying to put it on frame. There's Xeon able to get it out to midfield, only as far as Rain tries to find Jack Colt there. Up to It's Achilles, and he goes. Cannot find it. Off the post, Dolo will defend it, only temporarily though. It's staying here in the Meme City half of the field here, Sparky.
Early on, we're seeing some really good passing coming out from Wichita, really good offensive pressure. We'll see if the infield passing is going to be something they continue, but a dangerous play there as Dolo gets a shot on target, but Jack with the big clear, and now it's going to go downfield, saved by Dolo off to the corner.
Off to the corner here, and here comes Rain, blocked away there by Dolo. Here comes Jack Colt, looking for it off the backboard here. Well defended by Doom. He's going to take that out to the side. Dolo there for it. Only as far as Rain is going to find the backboard again. Dolo defends it again very well. Good defense off the backboard here by Meme City. Doing their best here to contain the onslaught of offense from the Wichita Wolves, who are looking to come out swinging and find that first critical goal here in game number 1.
And I really like how we see Wichita Wolves playing really quick, really aggressive. The infield passing, again, something that's really sticking out for them, that's working really well. It's making Meme City have to defend every opportunity that they've got here. They're doing a great job on defense, though. We're a minute and a half through, still no goal.
I saw that shot from Xeon. Unfortunately, not getting around the defense that time of Wichita Wolves. They're doing their best now on defense to maintain their aggressive positioning here. But here comes Jack Colt off the backboard here. Can't get around Dolo. Again, these crosses coming in here. The final product, though, that final pass, that final touch, is not really putting either team too much pressure on net there. You see a lot of, from Wichita Wolves there, their shots going over the net. Here comes, it's Keeley's, though, trying to create something. But again, Dolo, the defense, staying strong. Both teams looking very sharp out here defensively. However, the same cannot be said for either one's attack. It's looking a little lackluster so far.
Yeah, early on, the offense hasn't really stepped up, but the defense has been just absolutely clutch, especially from the Meme City side. They have just faced an onslaught of attacks coming out from Wichita, but now it seems like Meme City's starting to pick up the pace, getting comfortable with how this offensive rotation is for Wichita. But an opening here as Dolo takes a shot just a bit high. Now it's going to be Xeon back wall pass, and Jack Cole unable to make contact. Dumb can't hit it on, or Doom, I don't know how you pronounce his name, but Dolo will follow up for the shot.
You start seeing things start to click together here for Meme City. You see Doom dropping in, the double tap goes wide there, but it gives an opportunity for Dolo. Find that upper 90, can't get Rain cannot get there, and that's going to be 1-0 for Meme City Esports.
So we'll see if Meme City, I mean, they really haven't been able to get a strong offensive possession in this one yet. They've really just kind of been seeing what they can get by passing in from the corner, passing in from the back wall. We've seen a little bit of infield passing, but they've picked up the tempo, and I think that's really what got Wichita there, and that catch them on the clear attempts. But now we see Wichita trying to set up on offense yet again, looking for those infield passes, and it seems like Meme City starting to catch on to it.
Catching on to it, or just don't care. They want to play their own game there. What they'd in soccer they'd call route one action, just going straight from goal straight up to the attacker, trying to put that on frame as quickly as possible. That counterattack striking opportunity from Meme City. One on the back end, Jack Colt able to defend it there. That shot straight at him, and here comes the double tap. I'm sorry, the shot coming in from Dolo denied by its Achilles. They're really trying to put pressure on them on the back end here. Quick strike ability from Meme City. Meanwhile, the build-up play finally pays off. Wichita Wolves find that equalizer, a minute and 30 left to go in game number 1.
And Rain had a beautiful demo, setting himself up for an open net here. He was rotating out as the ball came across, was able to take out the defender in the net. So we're going to be tied 1 apiece with a minute 29 left to go in game 1.
Did you see that goal explosion? That's a gorgeous goal explosion. Can I just say?
It's actually one of the new goal explosions for the tournament rewards.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's something, if you play in the in-game tournaments, you can...
I will definitely have to start playing more of those tournaments then. As we get back to the action here, a minute and change on the clock. A shot from Jack Colt, denied by Doom. Here comes It's Achilles, who tries to find his teammate Jack, but it's going to be denied. Xeon clearing it boomingly off the backboard. This could be a shot here. No, Xeon's going to send it wide here. Trying to maintain possession, though. Meme City, can they find the breakthrough that seals game 1 victory? One of these teams will have to find it. The question, though, for you, Sparky, is do they find it in regulation?
Yeah, we're going to see Wichita has an opportunity here. And the one thing, again, Wichita's been doing really well is the passing, but it seems like it's just been a little too slow as Meme City's been able to catch up to it. So they've got to be a little bit faster with these infield passes, try and make them a little bit crisper. Meme City, on the other hand, just needs to find a way to get set up on offense. They've had some decent opportunities, but just can't get some long-lasting possessions to buy themselves some time when it comes to offense.
Right, and one thing you have to be careful of is, like, if the passing isn't working for you, sometimes you fall into that lull, that trap of, hey, maybe I should just do some individual play here, and that can really throw off your rhythm as a team there, as you start to see a few of those from It's Achilles trying to make a solo play there. But this one, at the end of regulation, should drop down. It does. We have overtime in game number 1.
Oh, what a block there, but it's going to get saved by Colt Heads downfield. So an early possession, again, kind of goes away. They get one attack, but that's all City. And now Achilles trying to set up a pass, just again, not able to get one there as it goes way across the other corner.
Let's see now, Jack trying to create something, sends it downfield towards Meme City's goal. Dolo there with the stop. It's Achilles popping it up, keeping it on that, that pressure on the pink side, the fuchsia side. I'm not sure what you'd call that. It's all different hues, colors, depending on how you view color there. It could be purple, could be pink. It's actually very subjective, but I digress. Back to the action. 45 seconds into overtime. We are still tied at 1. Xeon trying to create something here, denied by Jack Colt there, out to midfield. Shot here coming from Doom. It's going to go wide. Rain able to defend it as well, and it stays a neutral game as this one gets slobbered into the Pink's half of the field.
And it feels like we've kind of settled into a battle of possession right now. Both teams kind of struggling to get the offense set up. At opportunity as Doom takes to the air, gets blocked by Colt. Xeon a bit too far as Achilles coming in. And there we go, an opportunity just a bit high. So now it's going to be an opportunity for Colt. And we see a nice utilization of the backboard here. They just can't seem to break that defense again from Meme City that has been playing pretty much lights out.
And they say, like, with athletes, sometimes they ate their Wheaties that morning. I think that that Meme City, they definitely practice their backboard reads, goalkeeping training packs this morning before they start this match here, because they have been absolutely lights out on that backboard defending it. As you see that inside field pass over to Rain, shot is not on target. But again, I like what Wichita Wolves are doing, and it's Achilles finally pays off for them, gets the goal that gives them game number 1.
And good persistency here by Achilles. He started to rotate back and then saw that the touch was going to be weak, so he decides to go all in for it and pressure him very early. It works out in the long run. They get the game 1 victory.
Yeah. So with that one there, that Wichita Wolves, again, it took them to overtime, but they are finally get there. You see it's Achilles with a goal and 2 saves there on 3 shots. That's 33% shooting percentage for him there. Rain had a goal as well on 4 shots. So maybe you like to see in game number 2, both these teams maybe start to find better shots on target, or maybe try to put that in the back of the net. But it also says, hey, that's some really good defense from the other team.
Yeah, the defense is the big thing that stood up in this game. It stood out, at least for me. You have 7 saves for Meme City, 6 for the Wichita Wolves. I mean, that alone are some insane numbers. We saw lots of shots, but even better saves coming out. But, I mean, the big thing, you got to figure out, how do you draw out the defense? You always want to try and take a shot that makes the defense get out of the way and then open up the net somehow, whether it be a bump, whether it be a demo. You got to figure out something to break the defense, because it was just lights out on both sides throughout game 1.
Yeah, I think I could count on one hand the number of demos in that match. I think it could have been more than 3 there. So neither team really utilizing the demo to the effect that we normally see in like a high-level matches there. The demo has not been the preferred way to play. They prefer to play a clean match. However, it could be the defining factor between these two teams.
Here we go down to the field for game number 2. We'll see if Wichita is able to move on to 2-0. This is a best-of-5 series, so first of 3 takes it. So we might see a sweep, depending on how quick Wichita comes out. Game 1, always a chance to feel out your opponents. That's one thing I always like to preface with, because you always see, might take things a little bit slow, trying to figure out what's going to work, what's not going to work. You don't want to show your hand in game number 1 and just give away your game plan.
And that's what I love about game number 2. Game number 2 very rarely the same, looks the same as game number 1. Whereas game number 1 might be a defensive slugfest. You might just see both the offenses go balls to the wall, just go absolute ham, and we could be looking at a 6 or 8 goal game between these two teams. Well, we'll see as we get underway here. 4 minutes and 20 seconds in, just like that. Nice Rain with the dunk.
Wow, what a redirect he had. What a pass there from Achilles to just bomb it downfield. But Rain just coming out of nowhere for that one to put that one perfectly in the corner. Phenomenal touch to get the first goal. And I was just about to compliment Meme City with how they've really picked up the pace. They're really starting to push. That offense was looking pretty solid. They were moving that second man further up in the rotation, and then they overcommitted, and that gave up the goal. And Rain, another one.
Okay,
beautiful
Rain.
Double touch for 2-0.
Jack going off there with the okay Rain there. And honestly, Meme City, you can't meme on yourself more than that, giving up a goal at 420. That's like the ultimate meme right there. So now they're down 2-0. And, they always say that the 2-0 goal, lead is the most dangerous lead in sports. So we'll see if the Wichita Wolves can hold on to that 2-0 lead here. But Rain is looking to be a chocolate Rain, looking for that hat trick here.
And it feels like now Wichita is starting to really get cooking as Achilles gets another one for Wichita, 3-0, and we're just barely a minute into this game.
Remember when I said that, game number 2 rarely looks like game number 1? Huh. Because I don't know about you, Sparky, but this doesn't look like game number 1 to me, does it?
No, the defense right now, Meme City struggling to get that going, but the offense has just come alive for Wichita. I mean, they're just controlling the game so far with 3 goals on the board. We'll see if they can keep it moving that way. The pace seems to have picked up a little bit for them after seeing Meme City come out pretty hard in that first 30 seconds. But how will Meme City respond as they've got an offensive attack here?
Well, I think it's also the law of averages there after, so many shots above the bar in game number 1 for Wichita Wolves. They had to figure out, oh, wait, that's where the goal is. You have to aim it down. And now they're starting to complete that percentage there, that shooting percentage. And now they've got a 3-0 lead here. 3 minutes, 15 seconds left to go. As he gets Achilles trying to get around. Doom able to do so, drops it in. No, says Xeon. Denied it out to Dolo, who's going to send it out to midfield, only as far as Jack Colt, who does get his touch on it, but Xeon puts it into the white half of the field here on the defensive are Wichita Wolves only temporarily, as it comes a ping pong match at midfield there for possession.
And one thing we definitely need to start seeing from this Meme City squad is trying to control the possession. They keep sending the ball downfield, and there's always somebody from Wichita waiting for it, as we see a demo from Achilles trying to open up the net. And something we talked about in the intermission was trying to use the physical play to open up the defensive end, and they almost did it right there.
Absolutely. Getting physical on the defensive end there always can yield results for you there. As Jack Colt misses it. Oh, he looks so pretty there, but unable to complete the shot there on that attempt. 2 minutes, 15 seconds left to go on this one. Jack Colt booms it. That's going to go backboard. Drop down. No, denied by Xeon. Here comes Dolo. His team down by 3. What can they do from this position here? Jack Colt, again, the demo there. Ooh, and again, the defense on the backboard. Really strong from Meme City, but right now, that's all they're clinging on to. Clinging on to hopes, prayers, and backboard defensive reads.
Well, and the problem, it's leading them to have to do all these backboard defensive reads, especially rushing back in there. Oh my gosh. Wow.
The stuff.
Interesting dunk there as Xeon gets him on the board for the first time in the game. Achilles didn't make the best touch here, lost that 50 by a long shot, and then just watches the ball totally roll in.
Hey, Sparky, what's the next holiday coming up?
We got what, Halloween?
You say that, and yet Xeon clearly thinks it's Thanksgiving with that stuffing right there.
All right, so I mean, I don't know what to say after that. But as I was saying, what I was going to say about Meme City is they're over committing when it comes to these offensive rotations, just a bit too much, and it's Wichita that's really noticing that as they keep sending the ball deep downfield, and it's really forcing them to have to go back every single time. Like right there, another one off the crossbar, and Jack Colt follows it up. Again, nobody on the defensive end for Meme City. They're committing too far. They're not in the best position for it, and so Wichita takes advantage yet again.
I'm sorry, but that was just clean there from Jack Colt. That double tap read off the backboard there. Finally getting past the backboard defense of Meme City. 4-1 with a minute and change left to go in this one. Doom and company need to come up with something quickly and in a hurry. Both quickly and in a hurry. That's right. They need to do it fast is what I'm saying. Because right now they are looking to drop game 2, and that puts them on, puts Wichita Wolves on match point if this result holds. And at game 3, you don't want to see that good shot, though, from Doom. Rain with the spectacular save, though, to deny him on the goal line here. You see Meme City trying to throw everything forward here, trying to do everything they can. But, again, just Wichita with the disruption plays, keeping Meme City off balance there.
It just seems like Meme City, again, the passing play is not quite coming through there. You saw that one really nice passing play, but the shot was put right into the defender, and so it made it pretty easy to stop. But we see, again, they just losing possession when they get the offense going. They get a couple looks, but then end up giving it away off a big pass off the back wall. Opportunity here comes across, but it's going to be Colt clearing that out. So game 2 is going to go to the Wichita Wolves, and they're going to have the brooms out, ready for game number 3, hoping to get the sweep.
That's right, chat. If you think the Wichita Wolves are going to give that sweep, can you please just type in the chat broom. That's BROOM. If you don't know how to spell, that is broom in the chat. If you think that the Wichita Wolves are going to sweep, personally, I would think that we're going to go game 4. I just don't see Meme City for all the memes that they are. I don't see them getting memed on so hard that they get swept.
I mean, after looking at game number 2, the Wolves came out so aggressive. I mean, the pace was there, the passing was there. They did a great job of noticing what Meme City changed in their game and were able to exploit that so hard. I mean, those big bombs downfield, how many times did we see somebody from Meme City have to jump up off the back foot to be able to get that, or see the bomb downfield that just ended up making it to somebody from Wichita for a shot? There were so many opportunities that Wichita was able to find out, hey, these guys are cheating up too far. If we just send it downfield, we've got a clean look.
Absolutely. And it looks like we will be having a substitution on the Wichita Wolves side there, as it looks like Viz Python is coming in for its Achilles. So that is going to be an interesting change there as we get ready for game number 3. We'll take it down to the field here to see how these two teams come up with that substitute in now for Wichita Wolves.
Yeah, I'm kind of intrigued to see why they made the switch here. Viz Python coming through after a very strong 4-1 performance from the Wolves in the last game. It could be an attempt to maybe get Meme City a little thrown off of what the strategy is. But we'll see what the main plan is with it throughout this game. So game number 3 underway, the sweep possibility for the Wolves.
It could be hubris as well, as Doom says, excuse you, you think you can meme on us by putting in the substitute? No. You will get punished for that. I was going to say before that goal there that it could be hubris that means that Wichita Wolves feel so confident in Rain and Jack Colt that they feel like, you know, let's get our sub in here, give him some reps, give him some game feel here. But right now, Meme City, clearly that might have sparked a fire inside them there as they get that opening goal here.
And the passing play is coming through yet again here for Wichita. It's something that they've done really well throughout this series. The one thing, again, that we mentioned earlier on in the series, get the passing plays down a little bit faster, a little bit crisper. It's definitely going to do them great wonders here because they've been playing really well throughout this series. Even though they took game 1 only 2-1 in OT, they dominated that last game. And, I mean, they're looking pretty solid here to start game number 3 other than that first goal.
Absolutely, and a good drop down there, good defense here by Viz Python. So defensively, that might be as well. They maybe felt that they needed something a little bit extra on defensive end there. It's, you know, Viz Python's obviously a different player than its Achilles, so we'll have to see how that playstyle complements Rain and Jack Colt here in game number 3, and whether whether that really has an impact on this matchup. Right now, again, 3 minutes and 35 seconds left to go in this one. 1-0 for Meme City Esports here. As you see, a drop in from the cross there, denied here by Rain. Rain can only get up as far as midfield, though, as Xeon looks for a shot, and Xeon will put it home to double the score.
And what a 50 here by Xeon as he's able to just boom that one off a Colt. Almost looks more like a dunk, kind of hard to tell, but Viz Python, yeah, low boost it looked like, can't do much there from his position. So now a 2-0 lead, and we see the Wichita Wolves on the back foot here. First time in the series they've been down by 2 goals.
Again, it's that game 3 when you haven't won a single game, you do have a chip on your shoulder for sure, and I think that's definitely evident here with Meme City Esports. They are definitely want to make sure that they do not go lights out tonight in the first week of the circuit. There, you know, nobody wants to start off 0-1. Somebody has to, but nobody wants to. And clearly, these guys are going to fight for every bit of ground that they can get here in Game 3.
Oh, and a misplay there leads to the goal. Xeon gets a second one, and now 3-0. So we're looking to very similar storyline here as game number 2, except flipping the script.
And that was the substitute, Viz Python, coming in with that error on the defensive end that leads to that third goal here. So the substitution there not working out the way that Wichita Wolves wanted to. This Python struggling here in this one early as this one's gonna go double post and out. No, the dunk from Doom seals it 4-0 with 2 minutes. We don't even have half the games left to play still. Like, we still got over half this game left to play.
Yeah, but 2.5 minutes is plenty of time to come back. That was just an unfortunate play. They thought the bounce was going to go in off the post, and then trying to pop it up over the defense didn't work. And so, unfortunately, now 4-0. And actually, looking in the chat, Foom says that they wanted to give Python some play time. It's not a BM play. Didn't really think it would be, but yeah, kind of as you suspected, trying to get the sub a little bit of gameplay, see how he does, and kind of see how things go.
So it's Achilles, apparently the redheaded stepchild of the starting rotation there, according to him. But Doom now 5-0 here. That is a hat trick for them. So hats off to him in game number 3 here. And Meme City Esports, definitely, this could be a good confidence booster for them here in game number 3. Because sometimes all you need is just that little spark when you're down 2 games to really kind of, kick yourself into overdrive and say, all right, we're in contention. We're still hanging in with our opponents here. We got this. And that could be really the difference maker as we head further on into game 3, as we look even further, which I think that we will have game 4.
Yeah, and if you're the Wichita Wolves, now you're getting into a dangerous territory. I mean, 5-0, yeah, that's not a good showing at all. But it's now really starting to shift. The momentum is full tilt over for the Meme City side. We haven't seen offense from Wichita in quite a while. They've been doing nothing but playing defense, having to try and just get these clears, and Meme City is just blocking anything at the midline. They're getting tons of opportunities, and something that Wichita really needs to start changing quickly if they want to try and carry some momentum into Game 4.
And I know that we've been hard on Viz Python here in this one, at least I have. But to his credit, though, having this experience is also going to benefit him as a player as well. Having that experience against a quality opponent such as Meme City here, it allows them to kind of grow their games. A good shot came in here from Jack Colt, denied there at the end by Zion, but a good shot attempt nonetheless. So I do appreciate that, getting the I've been in the situation where, as a team captain, you want to give your substitutes some reps in there, because it gives them experience, and that will help you benefit your team later on down the road as the season progresses.
And now we're starting to see Wichita. They're starting to get some offense going, but just can't seem to get the same passes that they had through the first 2 games of the series. But here comes one, and just as I say that, Colt able to put it home, and so maybe this might be the beginning to shift the tides back in their favor heading into game number 4.
It may be, but as a neutral observer, I just want Meme City to score 2 more goals, because Brazil.
We'll see. I mean, Brazil's always
seconds.
Interesting. They've got time, that's for sure.
Yeah, a little 36 seconds. It's not a whole lot of time on the clock, but there's some time there, maybe.
And there's an opportunity there as Colt jumps in. And here we go. They're starting to take the bull by the horns here in this one. 2 goals. Now, granted, 19 seconds. I don't think we're going to see a 3-goal comeback. But at the same time, it's definitely looking good now that it seems like they've started to get a little comfortable within this past minute.
Yeah, Jack Cole apparently just hates my Brazil dreams, so thanks for that, Jack. But there's still, I don't think there's enough time for Barca either, an 8-2. But 10 seconds left here. It's all but over in game number 3. Game number 4 will still be on match point here, but now Meme City Esports, they know they can take a point off of Wichita Wolves, and we will be very intrigued to see just how that happens, how game 4 will come out. What do you think about that, Sparky?
Yeah, it's definitely going to be an interesting game number 4. After seeing how Meme City played in game number 3, I mean, they controlled that game for about 4 minutes. The Wolves stepping up there at the end, they really started to make that push, getting 2 goals, and it was Jack who really just took it into his own and was trying to get them that last little push, trying to carry some momentum. But taking a look at the roster, it looks like Achilles stepping back in, so they wanted to get Python that 1 game. We haven't seen somebody leave yet. Up there it is. Python just left, so we're going to get that regular rotation in there for the Wichita Wolves. So maybe just trying to throw Meme City off their game. Not 100% sure if it's going to work that way, but the momentum looking like it could be in favor for the Wolves.
I think so. Like I think Achilles, maybe his hands cramping there. Gives him a little time to shake out those hands there. Again, recharge, refocus there for this matchup here. Wichita Wolves, I think, could very well come away with this one here. We will see if that is the case, though, because I mean, I don't write the script. I don't know if you write the script, but I certainly don't write the script, so I have no idea who's winning this one.
I didn't write the script. I just got the script, and it said, "Oh, I can't tell you guys. You're supposed to wait a little bit longer."
Ah,
So heading into game number 4, we've got the regular Wichita offense back here with Achilles back on the roster. So we'll see how things fare. So here we go. Countdown going. Here we go. Game number 4. It's do or die yet again for Meme City. Wichita Wolves, though, looking to lock down this series. Can they do it here in game 4 and avoid the opportunity for the reverse sweep?
absolutely. Reverse sweep is on their minds here as they take a quick shot from Jack Colt there. It's Achilles off the backboard here. Xeon, again, trying to apply that backboard defense here as we saw so prevalent in game 1 and 2. Didn't really need it too much in game 3 there, but we'll see here if it becomes more, what kind of energy we have coming into game 4. That is certainly, with the momentum shifter like that, what kind of energy do both teams come out with here? It's Achilles clearly one to get like the Energizer Bunny and just go, go, go as Jack Colt rolls in. What was that? 1-0 though. Look at this. This is such an interesting one. Take a look at this, Sparky. What do you think?
I mean, what a block there on the clear attempt, and Doom caught thinking he was going to get it upfield. So it's going to be a 1-0 lead. One thing, though, that's working really well for Wichita is just Achilles coming back into the rotation here. You can tell the chemistry is there. They trust him so much. The pace has almost doubled for them here in this game as he is flying around the field. They're really getting the offensive pressure on early and aggressive as we see Meme City having to defend through most of that first minute.
Absolutely. A lot of defensive pressure on the pink half of the field here. Here comes Achilles, then looking for it, and he finds it into the back of the net there. Butterflies everywhere. 3 minutes, 54 seconds left to go.
And great positioning from Achilles, knowing that ball was coming to the middle, whether it be an infield pass, a 50, or a clear off the back wall, something. He was prepared for it, was in a great spot for it. So now a 2-0 lead for Wichita. Make it 3 as Achilles comes in off the kickoff.
Hello, ring the bell. Ding dong. Your order is here. Did you want a double gold sandwich? You got one. Slam it. 82 miles an hour. That is some spice, some heat there.
Yeah, it definitely looks like Achilles that missing link from game number 3. And so now 3-0 lead. They're in control, and it seems like Meme City just doesn't have an answer for them right now, for any of them right now, as they just seem to be moving pretty comfortably. But as I say that, an opportunity right here, as it's going to be a 1-goal play here for Dolo. I don't know why I said 1-goal play, but they're all 1-goal plays. But they're down within 2 now.
Hey, you claw a goal back here within 2. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left to go. That's so much time left on the clock to score 2 goals, to tie it up here. Listen, if you get yourself defensively, sorted there, you could definitely see a run here from Meme City. See if that's the straw there that got them a little cracked here. Dumb puts it in, and now we have a 1-goal ball game.
And all of a sudden, we see this shift from Meme City. They commit very early to these any of these pop-ups here, trying to see if they can catch a dunk, maybe an early opportunity, trying to block a clear attempt, and we see it coming through really well there. Let's see if the pace is going to stay that way. They're trying to match what the Wolves are doing. The Wolves have been very quick here in this game, but now Meme City's starting to catch up. Achilles, though, wow, what a snipe off the post. He's got the hat trick. A 4-2 lead, back to 2 goals.
Hats up to him. He's been kind of the MVP player, I think, here in game 4. Just putting the team on his back. Says, oh, don't worry, I got my backpack here, Again, going back to school here. Got my laptop, got my teammate, got my other teammate, got the entire rest of the other team, my opponent. Just going to carry everything here today.
I see Meme City trying to pass a little bit. They haven't really been doing, again, too much passing, but they've been really pushing the pace, and something that's worked out pretty well. But I would like to see some more passing from them. As we see a little bit of pinpoint passing there, it's going to be saved by Rain. Doom had the opportunity, just can't seem to break the defense there.
Good shot. I like that attempt there though. I really do like, you know, keeping that pressure high there. You see Jack Cole trying to get out to midfield, does so here, trying to put it in towards the center. Dumb there to make the stop, but it comes Achilles again. And what is this, like the movie Troy? Because every time we're just going Achilles.
Yeah, he just doesn't seem to go away. He is that pain for Meme City. Could say the Achilles heel possibly. We're halfway through. It's 5-2. There's still plenty of time to go in this one, but it just seems like Wichita just seem to be running downhill with every goal they get. It just seems to see. It feels like they're getting more and more confident as game number 4 goes on.
What do you think the over/under is on the number of people in chat that were old enough to have actually seen the movie Troy?
I hate to say I've actually never seen the movie Troy.
Really? Oh, it's got Brad Pitt in there, so. But yeah, I think he was actually playing Achilles. But anyways, they're back to the I mean, they're Duranged, Troy the best. Yeah, so we got at least one person. Back to it. 2 minutes left to go. 5-2 now. Wichita Wolves just layering it on there like fondant on top of a cake here. Just coating that sucker with goals right now. We got, what, 7 goals already? Do we get 10 by the end of game 4? Well, we got at least 8 now.
And what a shot here by Dolo. I mean, that is just pure power off the bounce. And it looked like Achilles was going to make contact. Just didn't drop down quick enough. Good play there. 2-goal lead, minute 50. If Meme City pushes, they definitely can pull this off, force an OT, or even win in regulation and force the game number 5. But they've got to keep this Wichita offense at bay because they've been able to score almost feeling like on demand.
Absolutely, and like this is the type of game I love to see, because here we have now, that is, count them, 9 goals here. I think we could see 10 goals. So, you know, clearly Deranged is feeling it in the chat there. Very surprised about this scoreline, no doubt.
And we see a little bit of a goal steal from Colt. Achilles came in, had a really, what a recovery to be able to get that shot on target. I mean, that takes some really high mechanical skill. But then Colt's like, we're just going to take that from me. Thanks. You have plenty of goals as it is. So it's going to be a 3-goal lead here with a minute 20. Again, anytime there's a goal score for Meme City, it seems like there's an answer from Wichita really quickly.
Absolutely. You know, I think it's a little bit, you know, memeing on your teammates there. You know, this is the goal snipe selly. You know, gonna be goal snipers. Meanwhile, minute left to go here. It's 6-3. 3 goals in 60 seconds. That's about 20 seconds a goal. Quick maths.
Yeah, I mean, not a lot of time left. They've got to really get this offense going. They've struggled to keep the defensive pressure off of them. But here's an opportunity. Xeon goes for the fake. Double commit doesn't lead to anything. But now an opportunity. Dolo has a wide open look. Jack is going to make it there in time, though. And that could be one of the few the last opportunities that we see from Meme City when it comes to offense.
I think so. But one thing we know for sure is that we did not get a broom. I had a feeling that Meme City was too good of a team to be completely swept there, and I was absolutely bang on that one here. However, I got a feeling that the fat lady certainly warmed up her vocal cords.
And so with that, the countdown is down to 5 seconds. Basically just waiting for the ball to drop here. Now 1 second left to go. Xeon trying to see if he can get one road, and it's going to stay alive. And, oh, gets dunked down there. So Wichita Wolves come out victorious in this one. A pretty impressive offensive showing from both sides. 6-3 your final score. 3-1 series victory for the Wolves.
6-3. That is game, set, match. Your winners moving 1-0 on the circuit there. Wichita Wolves gotta feel good about their performance. It's Achilles. Wasn't even the MVP. Jack Cole, look at that. 2 goals, 4 assists, two saves on 3 shots there. He gets the MVP in that game, not Achilles there. So Achilles, you know, like, you're scoring 4 goals, but you got to step up your game. Clearly, that's all that means.
I mean, honestly, I didn't even see Jack Cole. Like, I didn't realize the fact that he assisted every single goal that Achilles had. I mean, that's absolutely phenomenal to see how that played. But Achilles coming through clutch for them after sitting out game number 3 proved to be that X factor throughout that game. But the connection that him and Colt had is really interesting to see. And just the team in general, the chemistry worked really, really well. Meme City, not too poor of a showing, that's for sure. They pulled off that game number 3 victory in style, too. They had a very commanding victory. But I think just going forward, the big thing they need to try and do is see if they can get some more passing plays, trying to pick up the pace a little bit, because they showed they can get that offensive pressure. They can push that rotation to that upper third. But there was just times where they couldn't quite keep the possession and they would get beat downfield. And we saw that through game number 2 quite frequently.
Right. And being newcomers to the circuit here, I think there is a learning curve for them here. And this one's going to be a little bit steep here in the first coming weeks there as they get adjusted to the style of play that this league likes to play here. Wolves obviously with the welcoming mat there say, hey, welcome to the club. Get smacked down on. But we'll see how they can recover in week 2. Best of luck to them here. Hopefully they can take what they learned here today, apply it to themselves, and learn from it and kind of grow as players. And who knows, they might find some success in game 2. The fundamentals, they're there. They just need to, work on a few things, tying a few things up here. And, who knows, they could be a very dangerous team later on.
All right. So before we wrap up for tonight, let's hear a word from UEA, another one of our sponsors. So the Unified Esports Association, or the UEA, is a Kansas-based company that oversees multiple products that specialize and operate as a dynamic pipeline within the esports industry, providing shared experiences that directly serve collegiate, youth, hobbyists, and amateur video game players at every stage. They started as a small student group out of Wichita University, funny enough that we had the Wichita Wolves on stream tonight. Since then, the UEA has grown to be a veteran organizer to tournaments and events throughout the United States. They host tournaments for games like League of Legends, Rocket League, as well as Overwatch. For more information, check them out at uea.gg. So it's going to be interesting to see how they adjust in week number 2. As you were saying, week 2, taking the L week 1 is not the worst thing in the world. If it were like we're in week 6 and they're a bubble team sitting at 3-2, taking the L could mean not making playoffs. Week 1, though, great way to be able to see where do you stand. How can you take this and learn from it and develop your team in the future?
Absolutely. Yeah. Week 1, you learn a lot, not necessarily about your opponents, but you learn a lot about yourselves. I think, how you guys mesh as a unit, you and your teammates, do you need to work on your communication skills? Clearly, I think they did a really good job defensively, especially in the first 2 games. It's once they started conceding a few goals, though, by, game number 2 there, they really kind of fell a little bit apart there. But game 1, they were very tight defensively there. They just kind of got behind the game a little bit there. So maybe having a little bit better game sense as they go, and that comes with maturity, that comes with experience in the season there. So there are a few things that I think that they will look at this and they say, okay, we like what we did here, and we want to improve on this here, and here's a few things that we need to work on to get ourselves to that next level.
Yeah, and I think if we come back and look at this team in like 3 or 4 weeks, they're not going to be the same team, that's for sure. No. They're going to be able to adjust, and they've got the potential to be a really strong team. Again, it seemed like the chemistry was a little off that first game. So we'll see how they move forward, but the Wichita Wolves look like they're full steam ahead here. Could be an early competitor here. We'll see how they develop throughout the season, but they start the season off undefeated. So congratulations to them. Make sure if you guys haven't, drop a follow for the channel. We'll be live every Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Matches begin at 8:05, and we'll have a match each week for you guys to catch up on all of the Upsurge Premier League, Rocket League action. And make sure you also follow us over on Twitter. You'll get notified when we go live there as well. It's Upsurge GG, at Upsurge GG on Twitter. And thank you guys for joining us. My name's been Sparky, and joined by JT. JT, any last words before we wwrap up?
Just GG's to the Wichita Wolves. I'm here in Kansas City, so they're just a short drive down I-70 and I-35 for me here. So well done to them here. They start off undefeated. Meme City Esports, they're gonna come back next week, hopefully stronger than ever. But for me, for Sparky, it's been a blast here with Upsurge Esports. I can't wait to see how the next few weeks unfurl here. What do you feel about it?
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting season, as it was last season. So make sure you join us for all the Rocket League action. Thank you guys once again for joining us. Have a great rest of your night and enjoy your weekend.
Peace.